Hello. I will talk about zombies on this video, specifically Call of Duty zombies of the Treyarch variety, because every other Call of Duty zombies is kinda cringe.
So what do you do in zombies? Well, you spawn in, zombies slowly start trickling into the map, with their strength and numbers increasing with each round that passes. The player must survive for as long as possible by buying weapons off walls, opening passageways, barricading windows, and purchasing random weapons from the mystery box, in the hopes of getting something good like the beloved ray gun. Upon killing a zombie, they have a small chance to drop one of 4 power-ups: insta-kill, double points, max ammo, and the nuke. You can play solo or up to 4 players on co-op, and I doubt zombies would be anywhere near as popular as it is today without the ability to play it co-op.
Now that that's out of the way, walk with me as I go through every zombies map from World at War, the whole 4 of them. Note that if an older map was copied and pasted into a later installment, that I kind of just don't care. Originally, Nacht was only accessible to those who completed the World at War campaign as a post-credit Easter egg. The only reason I bought World at War was because some neckbeard on Zombie Panic Source kept going on about how good the Call of Duty Zombies mode was.
Come out! Get them assholes with your bullshit! Come out! Get them guys! Get that goddamn bullshit! Come out! Come on! Shoot my ass!
The pacing was brilliant, the zombies only being visible as silhouettes in the thick fog, and the players having to defend themselves against an inevitable end. It reminds me of the old school games back when saves didn't exist. You simply had to play through the game in one sitting and try and get as far as possible, even though if you beat it, the game would just loop. Compared to the zombies map nowadays, this map is honestly kind of cocked in the brain. There's no pack-a-punch, no perca-colas, and there's only 4 rooms in the whole map. There are wall buys, door buys, the mystery box, and the iconic ray gun, which was also an Easter egg in the campaign. They kind of remade Nacht in the newest Black Ops game, Cold War, but it's more like an entirely new map with Nacht just plopped down in the middle of it, which is much better than Black Ops 4, where all the Aether maps were essentially copied and pasted from previous titles, with like 2 extra rooms.
Whatever you do in Nacht, do not open this cabinet.
I'm asking you to leave, Sam.
There were some small things in Nacht that I completely forgot about, such as power-ups not having a voiceover. Hell, they don't even have an icon. Zombies don't attack you through barricades.
You will never get this, you will never get this.
Nukes not giving you 400 points when you use them. And when you use the mystery box, the weapon simply levitates above it rather than slowly descend. Additionally, Nacht is the only zombies map that I'm aware of which has explosive barrels on them.
Despite its bare bones nature, it served as a great foundation for the zombies mode as a whole. Verrückt, the zombie asylum, is loosely based off the multiplayer map Asylum, and it is a gathering place for the average German citizen. This map added perca-cola machines which give you steroids, cocaine, meth, and bug spray. Steroids give you more HP, so you die in 5 hits instead of the measly 2. Crack makes you reload weapons twice as fast. Meth causes your trigger finger to pump twice as fast, doubling DPS to zombies and women alike. I like to walk around the map with an MG42 and double tap and pretend that I'm part of the Wolf Brigade. The bug spray is okay, it just has no use for solo play. It lets you revive down teammates twice as fast, but in future installments, it lets you self-revive. There's also traps in the form of electric traps and bouncing betties that the player can buy. And of course, Verrückt added voiceovers for each power-up.
Come and fuck my little pussy.
The map is around twice as big as Nacht, which is especially good as this is the only map where zombies do a 100-meter sprint towards you, which is primarily the reason why this map is renowned to be positive in the HIV variety.
Treyarch added Baruch to Blackout in Black Ops 4. Honestly, the PvE system in Blackout was actually kinda cool. But actually, never mind. There's an interesting challenge presented to the player at the start of the match, where 2 spawns are on one side of a door and 2 spawns are on the other, but the only way to open the door is by turning the power on. I don't know if any future maps even tried to do this again. Maybe Dead of the Night from Black Ops 4. If you want my advice for Verrucht, keep restarting the match until you spawn on the side with the Gewer and the Kar98K. The M1 Garand on the other side is decent, but the Springfield sucks ass. Look at this shit, it doesn't even one-shot kill in round 2 to the head. Anyway, Verrucht is pretty dope. The atmosphere of this map is the creepiest, with screams echoing the hallways and bloody symbols on the wall. And toilet MP3 players. But other than the Coca-Cola machines, it's fairly similar to Nacht. Shi no Numa Numa, the Zombie Swamp, is the only World at War map to be set in Japan rather than Germany, and shows why the Japanese truly surrendered during World War II, the Wunderwaffe. Just listen to this shit. Oh yeah, it's also the first Zombies map to include the main cast of characters, Dempsey, Nikolai, Richtofen and Takio, all of which are crazy caricatures of the countries portrayed in the single-player campaign. Dempsey is a redneck gun-toting psychopath, Nikolai is a Soviet drunkard who's had 9 wives in total, 5 of which were murdered by himself, Takio is a boomer imperialist weeb, and Richtofen is German. Funnily enough, the character models are recycled from the campaign. Dempsey and Nikolai are friendly NPCs who fight alongside the player during the campaign. Takio and Richtofen are simply enemies with unique models. The map also added Hellhounds. Now, despite being annoying as fuck, the Hellhounds do provide a nice change of pace for the player, and even give you a max ammo at the end of the round for tolerating their bullshit. Shi no Numa is also the first map to show Element 115, which are essentially moon rocks used to create the wonder weapons. The Japanese zombies have unique animations which are honestly pretty cool. Some of them walk around like they're trying to fight you, and this is the only map where you can use the Arasaka bolt-action rifle, which is actually slightly better than the Kar98K, as it reloads faster and does slightly higher damage. I forgot that there was a zipline too, which I suppose is like a beta version of the teleporter in Reese, as they both essentially serve the same function. Shi no Numa has a great atmosphere, and I think it is the biggest of the 4 maps. The perk machine locations are also randomized per run, adding spontaneity each time. And there's even a trap called the Flogger. Let's see this baby in action.
Oh shit. Fuck.
Reese, the giant, the map which separated the boys from the men. This is what it's all about. The first map to introduce Pack-a-Punch, teleporters, the Bowie knife, and most importantly, loose change.
Macaroni with the chicken strips.
In all seriousness, Pack-a-Punch was revolutionary for zombies, as it allows you to upgrade your weapon for 5,000 points, turning it into well-oiled death. The Colt becomes a grenade-launching pistol. The M1A1 carbine becomes fully automatic. The Panzerschreck and the M1 Garand grenade launcher can fire 3 explosive projectiles before needing to be reloaded. The MG32 upgrade adds Turbo Killer to your Jinro earpods, and the trench gun can reload multiple shells at once. And who could forget the Monkey Bomb, a little toy monkey strapped with dynamite that lures all zombies for a period of time before exploding.
Change the world. My final message. Goodbye.
Reese also has the best Easter egg song, Beauty of Annihilation. The Bowie knife is essentially a money printer, if you can be bothered meleeing zombies the whole time. This map had an Easter egg as well. It's probably the first time a Call of Duty Zombies map had done that. It's not a big Easter egg, but it's still something. Reese introduced a new power-up, Carpenter. Activating it reinforces every barricade on the map and rewards the players with 200 points each. And that's Reese, I suppose. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't make this video primarily to do just this map. It's the definition of based and red-pilled, and no one can tell me otherwise.
Oh hell yeah! I feel like I'm gonna puke!
Anyway, I don't really know how to end this video. Originally I was going to create a video detailing every Treyarch map, but I decided to just do World at War first and see how that went. I was planning on making a video on Ninja Gaiden Black for the original Xbox next. But until then, goodbye.